designer, and he's bringing us 2 items from Cottage Farms this morning in our garden and patio show. Both are great if you love butterflies and wildlife but don't want to deal with the pests as well. This one, we're starting with the Cranrazz butterfly bush patio tree. Under $50 for this tree. If you want to take advantage of the 2 easy payments, it goes away at the end of the day, and there's free shipping and handling. And 57031 is your item number. Hi, Philip.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
No, thank you. Thank you. Pleasure.
Alrighty, so talk to me about this butterfly bush because it's really impressive.
I love these, and you can't find butterfly trees anywhere. You can find, the shrubs.
Right, that's right. I keep calling it a bush, but it's a bush tree.
And we're the only ones that train them into trees. So if you want to get the tree, this is the only place to get it. This is your favorite color. And so the Cranrazz it's really rich. It's the color you see in stained glass or in a good Cabernet.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that too. But gorgeous. Butterflies are all over it. The deer will not touch it. Great source of cut flowers. Also, it's a great centerpiece for a big garden, a small garden, or for me, I have it on my little patio garden that's off of my office. And I look out, I see the butterflies and the hummingbirds, because the hummingbirds also love this color. This is great because you can plant other things underneath it. And by the way, the second item that we're going to have in the show are the mixed alyssum plants. And I put them out here with it, even though they're not part of this cell. This is coming later on in the show. I plant these underneath it because the butterflies come to these also, and the deer don't like these. I plant them in the pot underneath it, but a great look, as you can see.
So for a tree, I can put it in a pot.
Yes, you can put it in a pot, and it comes out, and it comes to you in a pot. These are 2-year-old. By the way, we're going to trim these back a little bit before we ship them, so they'll go in the box. But you can see they're going to start blooming straight away. This has already got buds on it, so it's a nice tree form. This will be fabulous in your garden. No troubles with it at all. They'll grow in any kind of soil. Full sun to slight shade for both of these items. And you'll love these, and also pick up our Budfire Booster, customer top rated. No mess, no fuss, no measuring, best of all. And just pop 1 in a gallon of water and they're good to go.
I'll tell you, this one actually comes with 100 packets. It's $46.75 and ships for free as well. And I also see here, I've posted some pictures actually on Facebook. I don't know if you know, but Philip has a garden book. Garden Magic, it's called.
Yes.
And this one is also available on QVC.com. We'll talk about it. Well, actually, we won't have a chance to talk about it, but I believe it's under $20 for this book.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's under $20.
It's going to be popping up on Carolyn Gracie's show, and I'll show you some pictures of the alyssum in it later when we get to the alyssum hit. But if you want butterfly bushes, why not have a tree? You look how it looks in the middle of a small garden. It's an absolute topiary. It's eye-popping. The blooms are enormous, and also they smell like vanilla. If you like that smell, so it's really nice. Who doesn't
like vanilla?
And so the deer are not going to bother it. No pests are going to get on it. You never have to spray it for anything, and that's the way it looks in the center, say, of a rock garden, or if you've got just a patio garden, or like my mom, if you've just got a balcony. They're ideal because they'll bloom above the railing. Most of the things you can't see from a distance because you're below the railing.
Right.
So it gives you an opportunity there. For those of you who've got small gardens, it's perfect. And people have been getting these in pairs to go on either side of a doorway.
That's a good idea.
Or a gateway. Just a really handsome look and also unique.
I like that for a little entryway. If you have a little white picket fence like this and, for your little walkway. Now, I do have an update for you because remember, this is at a featured price here for this tree of under $50. Now, we started the season with over 2,000. And now we have 450 remaining. And Philip, when we run out of the 450, can you go to the factory and get more?
No, because there is no factory. We've got the farm, and it takes us 2 years to develop these. And so once we run out of these, we're 2 years out.
Right.
So there's the trouble with it. But
how tall does it get?
This will get about 5 feet tall.
Okay.
And they're just a fantastic look. But beautiful flowers on these. And when it arrives, save your growing guide. It tells you all about the plants. And that's what I love about this. We've got a growing guide specific to everything that we offer. Save that. But if you want a small flowering tree that blooms all summer, this is the one. Most of your small flowering trees bloom only in the spring. This is all summer, so it gives you that beautiful chance for vertical gardening, and this is a perfect representation of what you can have for years to come, and a chance to have that wow factor in your garden that your neighbors are not going to have. And
Right.
you know, I love my neighbors, but I still want to whip them in the garden.
That's right. And with this one, it's a perennial, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that means it'll come back
That's
year after
correct.
year. Okay,
That's right.
fantastic. And the butterflies are going to know it's there and keep visiting it.
Yeah, it's a handsome look to have in the garden, and if you like the butterflies, you will see butterflies coming to this that you've never seen before. You know, birders always have, the bird book so they can identify the birds coming to the feeder. You'll want to get a book that tells you about the butterflies, because you'll see things in different times of the year. You know, flowers bloom at different times.
Right.
Butterflies come at different times.
Oh, so they'll be visiting your little trees. And you know what? Philip had given us a good idea. Here we're seeing it in a pot, which you can do, right? We can put this in a pot or in the ground.
That's correct.
But he also gave us a good idea of getting two if, you want to flank maybe the doorway of your home or something in the backyard, or, just something to give it a little bit of a special look.
And it's an ideal gift plant. Some things that we ship out, they've got to get growing to look like something.
Right.
These look like something from the get-go, because we're sending you out a 2-year-old topiary tree. So if you want to gift something to someone, a bouquet of flowers is mighty nice, but that's going to disappear after a week or so. This is going to be blooming all of the time, all summer long. Easy peasy. If you've never gardened before, you'll have success with this, because the butterfly bush is really, really easy.
Really
I call
easy.
it the daylily of the flowering shrubs, except we've got a nice tree form. And later in the show, we'll be popping up our alyssum, and I'm just going to show you how beautiful this color is underneath this. So consider this, when this comes up a little bit later in the show, as a companion for this. One and done. This is all you need for your patio garden, is these 2 items.
I think that's a great idea. We're going to give you that information in just a moment, by the way. Remember, on this, less than $450 remaining, and the 2 easy payments go away at the end of the day. M57031. This is when it'll ship to you.
Correct. Nothing ships until it's safe to plant in your area. Just gives you a heads up. Keep in mind that if you pick out your box, on the right-hand side of the box are the dates when the plants will ship. A lot of things are shipping right now. When they arrive, open the box, inspect your plants, and save your growing guide. And if you've never gardened before, by the way, welcome and thanks for joining us today. We aren't happy if you aren't happy. At Cottage Farms, we warrant our perennials for